thrilling. Awesome responsibility, awesome honor.
What is it about Oakland Strokes that you think makes it deserving of an award of this size?
I mean, I think for the past 6 years we've worked really hard to build an outreach program that reaches as many students as possible from the Fruitvale neighborhood in Oakland. We've had to work really hard with a lot of different community organizations, and I think that we've had success so far, and we're really looking forward to continuing doing that work.
Is that a difficult process, getting started, pushing it through?
It takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of effort from a lot of different people to make it happen.
How many kids have you had through the program now?
Just under 600.
It's a lot of kids. Where's the energy for this coming from?
I think it comes from a broad base, certainly from Jesse and from Beth and from our coaches primarily. It also comes from our board, and it comes from the dedication that we've had as an organization to make this happen. It's not without false starts, hiccups, failures, learning, copying. Some of the things that it requires transportation, it requires water safety. Jesse's developed a partnership with Mills College to teach kids water safety and how to be safe in water. So there's a lot that goes into it. And I credit them primarily for the effort that they've put through to make it so successful.
Where do you see this going?
Ideally, I think we'd love to see the kids that we bring in through our outreach program sit in those top boats that are winning national championships.
Inclusion is a very important thing to USRowing. What are the barriers that you're running into? And how are you finding ways to overcome them?
And I think there are a lot of barriers. I think that a lot of the students we're trying to reach don't know how to swim, come from undocumented families, from families that don't have exposure to sports or especially to water sports, may come from families that aren't necessarily supportive of extracurriculars because those students have a role in the family that they need to fill or academic demands. And the thing I've found over the past few years is the best way to address those barriers is to build strong community partnerships with other organizations that have traction in the communities we're trying to reach, and with the students we're trying to reach, to give them sort of a network of support. So we're part of that. We offer them athletics, but in order to sort of address these other barriers, we partner, like Dan said, with Mills and with various other community organizations that help us support the students and get them past those barriers.
And the community has embraced this?
Yes.
Can you elaborate a little bit there?
On how the community has embraced it?
Yeah.
Well, again, I think it is about the community partnerships we've built. We've partnered with a number of organizations that are really well known in those communities, and those organizations have helped sort of introduce us to the schools, to the students, to the families, so that there's a familiar face in the room. And
it's not a one-off process. It takes a while, and it takes a while to build that trust. And I think Beth and Jesse and our coaches and our board we're starting to build that trust in the community, and I think that's critically important moving forward.